Hello, Hung.
Hello, Miss Rachel.
It's nice to
Hello.
see you again. So, how are you? Are you still sick?
No, I think I'm better now.
Oh,
I'm good.
that's great. So,
It,
how did you get well? Have you drink a lot of medicine?
yeah, I have to drink medicine twice a day, and I'm still ringing now.
How about your teeth? How was it?
I think it's normal now because it's out, so there's no painful or no painful now.
The dentist only took one teeth, right? It's only a tooth.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
all
And we haven't seen each other for 4 days. So, how have you been? What did you do on the holidays?
I just stay at home for 4 days.
Really?
Yeah, because my family we are uh, my father really wants to go somewhere
Yeah.
to play. Yeah, so he decided to go to Dalat. But I think that we are really lucky that we didn't go
Why?
because because like after the social distance,
Yeah.
every people they want to travel, and when we have 4 holidays, so it's a long holiday,
Yeah.
so they they travel a lot, so there's traffic and yeah, a
Oh,
lot.
oh my gosh. And it's a good thing that you didn't experience that.
Yeah, like my workmate,
Yeah.
yeah, she live in a province near Ho Chi Minh City, so at normal days it took her 3 hours to
Oh
go
my
to
gosh.
her home, her house.
3
But
hours.
yeah, but at holiday it took her 6 hours
Oh
to
my
go
gosh.
to her house. Yeah,
And did you work on the holidays like April 30 and May 1st?
no, we have 4 day off.
Oh, that's so. Yeah, you told me that you took that as your day off, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. But then, it's not included in your day off because it's holiday, right?
yeah, it's a public holidays.
Okay, so you just stayed home
Yeah,
with your
just like
nieces.
at yeah.
Oh, so what did you guys do during the holidays? You just watch TV?
Yeah, just stay at home, watch TV, go like supermarket and like cook something. Yeah,
But what about your stores? Are they open now? Like the dress shop?
yeah, everything open now. Yeah,
Oh, that's so great. So in the Philippines, it's still not open. Everything is still closed, and we only have the grocery store, the pharmacy. Yeah, that's it. The hospital. That's it. But in your country, you're very lucky. And
yeah.
by the way, how was the coronavirus in your country? Is all well?
I think it's very well because there are no new case.
That's so great.
Recently. Yeah,
I mean nothing. Nothing. No
yeah.
one is positive now.
No, there's still there's there are 50 people are positive with the coronavirus, but we don't have new case recently. Yeah,
Okay, so those 50 persons are all in the hospital and are being taken care of. That's what you
yeah,
mean. Oh, okay. And the lockdown or the social distancing is over because there are no more cases.
yeah.
Oh, that's so great. Okay, I hope I can experience that too. Okay, so let's have our lesson. So this is to see race to the sun. So before we read, there is an activity for you about ask and answer the question. So number one, can you read it, please?
Number one, when was the last time you travel by train? Mm, by train. Let me think. I think that the last time I traveled by train is about oh 6 years ago. No, 5 years ago.
Where
Yeah.
is it?
I traveled to Bình Định by train with my mom.
Is it near the in your place right now?
No, it's in the middle of our country.
Oh, okay. And the next question
Yeah.
is how long did your journey take?
Mm, It's let me think. I think it's about a week. Yeah, maybe
It's a
a week.
week? You stayed in
Yeah.
the train for a week?
No, no, no. We stay in Bình Định for a week, and we only go by train like 12 hours. Like at 7 o'clock, I will go to the train
Wow.
station, and the train will run all night, and at 6 or 7 a.m. the next morning, yeah, I will come to Bình Định.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's so nice. 12 hours. Can you have you sleep on the plane on a train before? Like like confidently sleep, relaxingly sleep or just sitting down?
oh, we have bed, so we I think that it's just a relaxing sleep. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So that's great. So, let's have the next one. Did you have a good journey?
yeah, I think I have a good journey.
Why? Why did you say that?
Because at like because a it's very long. It's a long time that I have traveled by plane by train.
Have you missed it?
Yeah, the first time I traveled by train, I think that when I was about 5 or 6 years old, because the airplane is
Yeah.
not popular at that time. So so when I travel by train again, like I'm so excited.
Yeah.
But you know, and when I got to the train, yeah, I felt a little bit scared because when it run, it not like smooth or soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I, yeah.
So you told me that the last time that you traveled by the train is when you were 5 years old. But what was the last time? How old are you then?
The last time is 5 years ago. Yeah, my university.
You were like 20 years 16?
Nine- 19,
19.
19.
Okay, okay. So let's have the next one. So when was the last time you traveled by a car?
Actually, I think I travel by car a lot, so I didn't remember, because when we want to go like some province that near Ho Chi Minh cities, we will go by car, so I didn't
Okay.
remember.
So you already answered where did you go again. So how long did your journey take?
If I travel by car, it's usually just a day. Like we go in the morning and we back home in at night, or maybe sometimes we will back home at the next day,
Oh, okay.
because
But how long is the travel by car? It's like you're going to uh Ho Chi Minh to Hanoi. How long is it gonna be? Or Dalat? How long is it gonna be?
if we go to Dalat at normal speed, maybe 5 hours.
5 hours. Okay. So what about the
Hours.
next one? Did you have a good journey by car?
I think I think when I travel, it's always a good journey.
It's a normal
Usually,
journey, right?
yeah.
Okay, so what about the next one? When was the last time you traveled by plane?
The last time I traveled by plane in the last January in 2020. Yeah, just about 4 months
Yeah.
ago. Yeah.
And where did you go?
I went to Hanoi with my mom to visit my grandparents. Yeah.
How long is it? The plane.
So we only fly for two hours,
Wow, that's
and
so great.
I stay in Hanoi for 4 days.
How much did it cost you, by the way, when you travel by? Let's go back to the train first. How much did it cost you?
Oh, I think that uh, the train ticket is usually about more than 600,000 dong for the returns. Like we go and we back.
But what about when you're going to travel by car, by public transportation like taxi? How much would it be when you're going to your place, going to Dalat?
Oh no, we cannot go by taxi because it will very
Oh, I
expensive.
mean
We,
van.
yeah, we only go taxi to some place, somewhere that near to my house.
Oh, okay.
Uh, yeah,
What about the
but
van?
but yeah, the van like the like a big car
Yeah,
with 50 seats
yeah.
like that.
How much would it be?
Oh, I think it's about I haven't I haven't traveled by it yet, but I think it costs about 300,000 Vietnam dong.
What about by bus? How much would it be? It's the same.
Uh, no, because the bus just run in a short distance, not that long. There's no bus to that to from a province to another province.
Ah, okay. So what is the way of you going there? Just by your private car?
No, there car that a big car like I don't know how to say that. A big car, it's like a bus, but it run in long distance.
Okay. So what about the next one? So where are we now? By car. Did you have a good journey?
Yeah, I think I have a good journey because yeah, it's a long time that I haven't back to Hanoi.
Okay, that's so great. But when you when you're going to eat with your friends, all, all of you are just using motorbike.
Yeah, if I go with my friends, like if we will like buy a ticket, maybe we will go by train or by car to to the destinations. But when we like we play at at the, at that province or yeah, at that place, we will try we will rent some motorbike to go around to play.
Oh, you're going to rent? I thought you have your own.
No, because if we travel like far, we will go by train or by plane,
Ah, yeah.
maybe by car. But we don't bring the motorbike with me. With us.
Did that happen to you that you're using your car, but then you're going to, for example, you're going to the airport and then you're using your car. You are the driver. You are going
Yeah,
to Thailand, so you left
yeah,
your car in the airport. Is that okay in Vietnam?
yeah. It's okay, but I think that the price for they will like take care of
Oh,
it will expensive.
there's a
So that
parking
if I
ticket.
yeah, so if I go to
Oh.
the airport, I will go by bus or by taxis.
Oh, okay. I thought it's for free. The parking is for free.
You know, it's very expensive.
Oh
Like
my gosh.
you only yeah, if you only park for about 10 minutes, yeah, it's 50,000
Oh
dong
my
maybe.
gosh. It's expensive. And how would
Yeah,
it be for you're going to stay in Thailand for 4 days and the car is there?
that there's a situation that some people they
Oh
don't have
really?
yeah they don't have enough money or just because the vehicle too old they yeah it didn't cost much so they went to the airport they yeah they like they parked the car or the motorbike and they didn't come back to take it back because yeah the value of the vehicle is not yeah it's cheaper than
Yeah. Oh my
the,
gosh. But it
the
never
parking
happened
fee.
to you or in the family.
Yeah, if we go to the airport we will go by taxis.
Oh, okay. That's all great. And what about the last one? So, when was the last time you traveled by plane?
Oh, we have just answered this.
Oh, really? And you
Yeah,
already
we feel
answered that, right? Did you have a good journey?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I thought we were still in the car. Ah, yeah, because I asked you about the airport. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. So, let's have the next one. So, you're going to read the introduction to the article Race to the Sun. So answer the questions with by car, by train, or by plane. So let's have this part, please. First, every year.
Okay. Every year, thousands of British tourists travel to south of France for their summer holiday. But what is the best way to get there by car, train, or plane? A British newspaper sent three of its journalists to find out. They had to travel from their homes in London to Avignon. All three travelers set up one Saturday morning in July. Charles went by train. The Eurostar Rosemary flew with a cut-price airplane. Martin traveled by car.
Okay, so let's try if we have answered it or the here. This is the next part. So letter A.
Letter A. Oh, we I read this article right.
Yes, please.
When I got to security, I saw that tree that there were an enormous kick, kick, quick. Yeah, I began to worry that I might miss my flight because the boarding limit is 40 minutes before takeoff. I had to run to gate 48 and I arrived completely out of breath. I arrived on time. I picked up my suitcase and followed the exercise. It was great not to have to wait ages for my
Q.
luggage or to worry about getting a bus or taxi to the city center. We boarded because there are no seat number on this flight. Everybody tried to get on as quickly as they can. I sat next to a friend man. We took off and soon I was looking down on London. There were no meal, not even coffee, but we landed 10 minutes ahead of schedule. At 4:15 a.m., a taxi picked me up and took me 32 miles to Stansted Airport. Although it were early morning, there was a lot of traffic and I arrived later than I had planned. I took my luggage to check in and asked for window seat, but the woman said there were no seat numbers. At 7:10 a.m., I arrived at Waterloo Station by taxi. It took me just 30 minutes from home. I bought the paper and walked to the platform. I got on and found my seat. As soon as we started moving, went to find the buffet car and I had a cup of coffee. F just outside the station, I looked up and saw the medieval walls of Avignon's historic city center. It was 2:20 in the afternoon, and I was just in time for a late lunch. My ticket cost 65 pound 80, and I gave the journey um 8% for comfort and 9% for convenience. I only had to wait 20 minutes for my luggage. Then I walked outside into Brighton side and waited to the bus to Avon, about 40 kilometers away. I didn't have to wait long and the bus took 45 minutes. It was only 11 and I had the whole day in front of me. My ticket cost 63, 63 pounds and I gave the journey 5% for comfort and 5% for convenience. I, I looked out of the window. Although we were moving at 340 kilometers an hour, the journey was smooth and relatively quiet. The park where we traveled under the English Channel took just 22 minutes. Soon I was looking at the field and farmhouses up front. The sun was shining. I closed my eyes and went to sleep.
So France is 1 hour ahead of the United Kingdom. So you only have one word that you mispronounce, as I have heard. So great job. And also, I told you to emphasize the words, right? And you did a great job. So I heard S now. So that's great. So there's only one word. How do you say this one?
Oh, I really don't know this word.
Okay,
Maybe.
so it's a line. It's a line. For example, you are in the restaurant, there's a line. So it's called the queue.
The queue.
Queue. Okay, so that is pronounced as the queue, or it's just a line. It means it's a line in the restaurant, it's a line everywhere. Okay,
Queue.
so answering to the question, so which journey do you think was the quickest, the cheapest, the most
Wait.
comfortable, or the most convenient?
Before I answer the question,
Oh, yeah.
can you read the names of the French city like Avion?
Oh, yeah,
Avin,
I'm so sorry. That's Avignon.
Av,
Avignon.
Avignon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Avignon.
right.
And what
Thank
about
you.
this one? How do you say the name?
France.
France. That is correct. So I didn't hear that you mispronounced. So that's correct. France.
The quickest is the travel by plane.
Okay. The cheapest.
The cheapest. The cheapest. Oh, is that a bus?
Okay. So what
A
about the?
car?
Oh, yeah. So what about the most comfortable?
The most comfortable. I think it's by car.
Okay. And what about the last one?
The most convenient. The most convenient. How is by plane?
Okay. So you're now going to answer. You just read the paragraph. So you're going to. Uh,
I think that
yeah.
no. I think that the most comfortable is by plane too.
Oh, okay. You change your answer. Okay. So that is correct. What about the most convenient? Do you think it's the plane?
Yeah, it's the plane because there a statement in the paragraph that I get the 28% for comfort and
Yeah.
9% for
Oh, yeah. By the way, so how do you say this one?
8%.
Okay. So it should be over
8
8 over 10.
over 10 and
Okay.
8 I over 10.
Okay, so that is like you're going to rate something. It's like, Hong, is she beautiful? Yeah, she's 10 over 10. Like that. Okay,
Thank you.
so let's have another one. So after you read the paragraphs about the two journeys, but the paragraphs are not in the right order. So there is A to, is it A to H? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken. So find the first paragraph for the plane journey and the other one for the train. So do the same for the train, then compare with a partner. So let's go with the plane first. What do you think is the first one?
the first one is D.
Okay, what about number two?
Let number 2. Mm, Maybe A.
Okay, what about number three?
Number 3. Letter C.
And the last one is?
The last one is B.
Okay, so that is correct. Wow, great job. So what about the train? Let's go with the train now.
The train. So the first paragraph is letter E.
Mm-hmm. Number two.
Number 2. Uh, but I think oh, I think that there's some mistake for the first paragraph by plane. The last one is F.
Okay, so let's go to the train now. So number one.
Number 1 still E.
Okay, number two.
Number 2 is letter B.
Okay, and the last one?
No, the third one is
Yeah,
E,
yeah.
B, maybe G.
Okay, so after you read all of it,
No,
so
no.
yeah.
Last one will be the third one will H and G.
Okay, so we're already going to put it in the right order, right? So with the plane, what is your number one?
Number one is G.
Okay.
Number two, A.
Mm-hmm.
Number three is C.
Mm-hmm.
Number four is F.
Okay, and for the train?
For the train, number one is E.
Okay.
Number two is B.
Okay.
Number three is H.
Okay. And the last one?
Last one is G.
Okay, so now you are going to tell me if it is the train or the plane. T for the train and P for the plane. So on which journey, number one, can you read it please?
Number one, did the traveler have to get up early? So
Earlier.
Earlier, yeah. So it's P, the plane.
Okay, what about number two?
Number two, could the traveler have something to eat or drink? So it's the train.
Okay, so that is correct. What about number three?
Number three, was the traveler more stressed? I think it's the train.
Okay, what about number four?
Number four, could the traveler see beautiful scenery or scenery?
The first one is correct. Scenery.
Scenery.
Yeah, scene from the word scene.
Yeah, scenery. So it's the train.
Okay, what about number five?
Number five, did the traveler have a meal when he arrived? I think it's also a train.
Okay, so what about number six?
Number six, did the traveler arrive earlier than expected? Yeah. It's still a train.
Okay, so let's move on to which journey was number seven?
Number seven, which journey was quicker? So I think it's the plane.
Okay, what about number eight?
Which journey is cheaper? Is the train.
Of course. What about number nine?
Which journey was more comfortable? Is the plane.
Okay, what about number 10?
Number 10, which journeys were more convenient? Is also the plane.
Okay, so before we end the class, let me ask you something. Which, if ever you're going to travel, which one do you like the best? The cheapest or the most comfortable travel?
I think that I prefer to travel by car. Yeah, because it's so convenient and it's a private car, so it's comfortable. And yeah, when we want to go somewhere, like if we go to that place and we want to go to another place, we can ride to it. But when we go far like Hanoi, I prefer to go by plane because it's really quick.
Yeah, that's so true. So you prefer to the most comfortable than the cheapest?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
But
great. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that the car travel by car is still cheaper
Yeah.
than by plane.
That's so true. And do you find it comfortable when you travel by car?
Yeah, I think it's very comfortable because it's my private car.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, but I think
You never was car sick like you're going to do that? You're going to puke?
no, I don't have that.
Wow, you never done that?
Yeah.
Wow, that's so great. So before we end our class, do you have any more questions?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay.
Question.
Okay, so great job. Do not forget how to pronounce the line. How do you pronounce that?
Q.
Q. That is correct. So that means it's the line in the restaurant or in everywhere. So you did a great job on reading. I can hear the emphasis of the words now. So great job. I will see you again tomorrow, right?
Right. See
Okay.
you tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Hung. Good night.
Bye bye, Miss Rachel.